Bonjour, friends! Your girl is in Paris, and totally feel like I owe you guys an explanation on why I haven't really been posting that much since I've been here. I feel like I told you I was here, and then I just kind of left you hanging. I miss you guys so much. I miss you guys so much. I didn't want you to think that I forgot about you, because I totally didn't. Life's just been lifing. But I just got an acai bowl and some avocado toast from my favorite Love Juice bar, and I'm trying to go sit by the Eiffel Tower and have my little brunch if I can, because honestly, because of the Olympics, a lot of things have been closed off in Paris, which is kind of annoying. And I came here like a week or two ago. Wait, I kind of feel like I sound sick. Do I sound sick to you guys? I came over here a week or so ago and everything was blocked off. So I'm hoping it's not the same today, because I really just wanted to have a little cute moment by the Eiffel eating my brunch. So let's see. But yeah, we're definitely gonna chat. We have a lot to catch up on. There she is. Now let's see if I can find a spot with this view, sit down and eat. Oh my gosh, and another thing, the weather in Paris has been absolutely insane. So I'm filming this in like mid-September. Like literally, I was out the other day with my friends. We went up to the top of Arc de Triomphe, and it was like I got there, it was beautiful. We got a croissant, it started raining, then it was fine again, got my ticket, then it started downpouring, okay? And then, so we had to like wait it out a little bit to see if the rain passed. Then finally got up there to the top of the Arc de Triomphe, which is super cool. Totally recommend. I think the tickets are only like 16 euros. And when we came back down, it was raining again, like hailing. Just the craziest thing. Oh, I feel like, let's see if we can go this way. A lot of it is blocked off, but I think we might be able to at least sit somewhere around it. Let's see. Nope, all blocked off. You guys see, it's been like this like all over Paris still from the Olympics. But we gotta hurry up and find a place to sit, because I don't want this acai bowl to melt. Ooh, she's a beauty. Okay, so I finally had my acai bowl with the view. I found such a great spot right next to the Eiffel, but it was so crazy to like film over there, so there's so many people. But and I hope this is getting the Eiffel. I can't really see anything. I think you guys can see it, right? This is literally so hard to do without my tripod. I really need to get that ASAP. So I found it. I found my spot by the Eiffel, and now I honestly have a bunch of errands to run, because tomorrow I am headed to Mykonos. I'm so excited, because basically the Airbnb that I'm staying in, so, oh my God, I haven't even told you guys this yet. So I planned this like month and a half long trip to Paris. I'm about a month in, and the Airbnb had like 4 days that were blocked off. So I was like, oh, it's fine, I'll just plan a trip. You guys, figuring out where to go on this trip was the most stressful thing ever, and I think because I'm going solo. But oh my God, sorry, I just thought I saw the girl from Love is Blind, but I don't think it's her. Is that her? Oh my God, she looks just like Micah from Love is Blind, and you guys know I'm literally obsessed with that show. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, just trying to figure out where to go on my own was really stressful. But I finally settled on Mykonos, because I've been before, and I just wanted somewhere like super safe, relaxing, and whatnot. So yeah, I have some errands to run, because I want to try and find a few flowy dresses. It's also getting a little loud around here, so I might have to keep walking in a few. But yeah, I want to get some like really cute flowy dresses and things like that. So I also have to run to one of the pharmacies here. So yeah, we have a bunch of running around to do. So figured I'd take you guys along with me, since I've been slacking on the content. But, okay, my arm hurts. But we do need to chat. Hold on. So just so you guys know, this is the street with like the best view of Paris. It's Rue de la Université. This is the street. Save it, add it to your Paris list, because look at the view. It really doesn't get much better than this. It's such a great picture taking moment. I'm sure I've told you guys about this spot before, but it's just so good. See, everyone's here taking pictures. I love this spot. Okay. And sorry guys again if this video is a little bit shaky right now. I really need to get my tripod, which we are about to do now. I just have to drop this avocado toast off at my Airbnb, and then we're gonna go and run some errands. Because as I'm walking to the train station, just catching up and giving you a bit of an explanation, although like there's so much to share, like I don't even think I can just do it in this little 10-minute walk. But I feel like one reason why I haven't really been on it with the content this time is because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the first few weeks here were not easy. It was a lot of up and down. There were a lot of ups and downs. Like, I think a big part of it was just getting readjusted to Paris. Like, I kind of feel like LA made me a little bit soft, you guys. Like, I'm so used to driving everywhere, getting in my car, doing what I need to do, and like, obviously here it's a lot of walking, it's a lot of going to different grocery stores to get what you need and whatnot. And on top of that, my stomach has been a mess. And you guys know that usually in Paris, I'm like so good with the food, like I can eat everything here. This time it was not the case, and it's been really, really difficult. Like every other day I'm having stomach issues, or I can't eat something, like it's actually insane. So dealing with that has been a lot, but the first few weeks I was kind of overwhelmed. Like it almost felt like I was moving here all over again. So it definitely was a lot to adjust to. And on top of that, I've been working here too. So for the first month of me being here, I was still working, and I'm finally now on vacation. So I feel like I'll be able to talk to you guys a little bit more. But yeah, for the first month I was working. So I mean, it's a lot to balance a full-time job with content creation. I'm really trying to be better about it. But yeah, I do feel like the first few weeks was a mix of being a little bit overwhelmed, adjusting to a lot. I was also seeing a lot of friends and whatnot, and really just wanted to spend time with them and not like whipping up my camera every second, because I haven't seen these people in so long. So catching up with them was really great. But one thing I feel like I realized, especially about this trip this time around, is just, especially just like navigating the ups and downs and overwhelm of being here for a bit, was it's so interesting. And I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but I know at least in my life, I feel like the most beautiful experiences that I've had have kind of come with really challenging moments. You know, it's kind of like I'm not able to have the God winks and the miracles without the difficult moments. So in a way, I feel like it's teaching me to kind of be okay with not being okay. Because again, for me, like the best parts of my journey are when the two coexist, right? Like the challenging moments and the beautiful moments. So I just wanted to leave that with you guys, especially for anyone who is thinking about moving to Paris, thinking about moving abroad, or just thinking of switching up their life in some way. It definitely doesn't come without chaos, but there you go. There's always a blessing in the chaos. There's always, always, always a blessing in the chaos. And I know I've said this to you guys before, but I feel like this trip for me really drove it home. Really drove it home. So just wanted to share that with you in case it helps any of you, because yeah, it's like, yes, being in Paris has been great, but like I think I was coming here thinking it was going to be so amazing and like the best time ever. And don't get me wrong, I have had moments where it has been amazing, and especially like with seeing friends and whatnot, but there also have been very difficult moments or frustrating moments. Yeah, I just feel like I was kind of going through it a little bit. And I think because I was going through it, I was kind of sad, like, oh my gosh, like usually I'm fine in Paris and now I feel like I'm not. So I think I was kind of taken aback by it all. But it has been really nice to be here. I'm grateful to be here, and I think now that I'm on vacation for the next 2 weeks, I can kind of breathe a little bit and just explore and have fun. So yeah, I kind of feel like that's just a little brief overview of what's been going on with me here, because you know, part of me even just felt a little bad, like, oh my God, I'm not creating content. Because, you know, some of you guys have reached out to me like, girl, where is the content? I'm like, I'm trying. But just know I didn't forget about you. And oh my gosh, I was also in Barcelona for a little bit because a good friend of mine just happened to be there. She was taking a cruise out of Barcelona, so I went to see her. So kind of feel like I've just been like ripping and running too. Like literally off to Mykonos tomorrow. So yeah, there's been a lot happening. A lot of good things, some not so good things, but we here. We're in Paris.
No.
That would be a nightmare.
Horrible. Whoa.
Yo girl is in Mykonos. Friends, I just got in yesterday. It's been beautiful here so far. Honestly, I think I left you when I was about to go shopping for Mykonos. Y'all, this vlog is about to be a hot mess. Like, I don't know if I want to do Mykonos and Paris separate. Maybe I'll just put this content into the other. Maybe I'll just put this content into the Paris vlog. I'm not entirely sure, so bear with me. And I'm also getting ready to get out of here. I'm going to the beach today, so I am multitasking right now. I'm just using the Miel scalp oil. I love this oil. It's so good. But I decided I'm going to the beach today, especially because there are a bunch of cruise ships in town, so I kind of want to avoid the craziness. And so yeah, the beach is on the agenda for today, and I found a cute little local spot. When I travel, and especially when I travel solo, I like to avoid just like the crazy touristy stuff if I can. And you know, I know a lot of the beach clubs here are very like DJs, parties, but and I'm just like, that is not what I want. I just wanted somewhere super relaxing where I could read a book, listen to my music. Oh, I should probably charge my phone. And just not be bothered. So that's the vibe of today. I'm like literally makeup free, super comfy outfit. I got this from Pull&Bear, and I have my bathing suit on underneath it, but just wear my little black sandals with this. But yeah, I'm super cash today. I really just want to enjoy myself and relax because I really need it. So I'm just putting my bag together, and then we're gonna head out. We're gonna see how I can navigate this bus situation, because the receptionist or hostess here, I don't know what you would call her, the lady who works at the lady who works at the hotel, she's super sweet. And I'm staying at the Oniro Suites. It's literally the perfect location. It's not in Mykonos town, but it's maybe like a 3-minute walk, which is really nice. So and it's really close to the bus station. It's only like a 4-minute walk. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna see if I can figure out this bus situation. If not, I'm just gonna hop in a cab. But figured I'd at least try. And sorry guys, I always do this, I like lose my train of thought, but what I was saying before was for my Airbnb in Paris, there were a few days that were already blocked off. So I was like, oh, it's fine, I'll just take a trip. So I finally decided on Mykonos, but I think I was sharing a little bit earlier, like planning this trip was a hot mess for me. Like I was so stressed out of my mind. And traveling solo is nice, don't get me wrong, but I think for me, just like having to make all of the decisions and like making sure where I went felt safe, like it was a whole thing. At first I was gonna go to Palermo in Sicily, but then I was kind of like, all right, I think it's gonna rain the whole time. I really want the beach. I've never been to Sicily before, so I don't know what to expect. And Mykonos just felt right, like I've been here before. I kind of knew the little town. I knew I could just get relaxing beach vibes, so I was like, Mykonos is it. And then yeah, I really don't think I'm gonna put on any makeup at all. I think I just wanna go fresh faced so I can swim and do my thing. Oh, but let me show you guys some of the stuff I'm packing for my little beach day. So I'm gonna pack La Roche-Posay. Has this sun stick. I don't know if they sell this in the United States. I got it at a pharmacy here. Well, no, I got it at a pharmacy in Paris, but this is amazing. It's just a sun stick you just put on your face. I'm looking for one of these, and I love La Roche-Posay. It's a French brand, and I have very sensitive skin, so I use a lot of their products, and also just got their deodorant. It's my first time trying it, and I actually love it, so I'll bring this with me too. I'm gonna pack like a little bag of all my essentials. My topicals, lip balm that I love. It's literally my favorite. For the rest of my body, my Black Girl sunscreen. I think that's it for like little toiletry things. I also just pack a mini lotion just in case. Also gonna bring a few packs of these. This is like a hydration, like electrolyte supplement that I got from a pharmacy over here or in Paris. I'm gonna bring one of these because I've been so dehydrated like this whole trip, and I feel like I've been drinking enough water, but I guess not. Like the stomach stuff is really like, I'm honestly just over it, and you guys know usually I'm totally fine in Europe with eating and all of that, but this time it's been really hard. It's been really, really hard, and it's frustrating, and I think it's definitely put a damper on the trip, but like I'm trying not to let it get to me. I'm also like taking a new probiotic, so I'm hoping that helps, but it has not been good. Like I'm now having to like stick to very simple foods, but also and we have to go soon. Also, I got all of these allergy tests done in the States right before I left, and now I'm allergic to even more foods. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if that's it. And I think when I came to Paris, I was kind of like, oh, it should be fine, because usually I'm able to eat all of this stuff. No. Like, it's been a hot mess. So that's been a thing too, just like dealing with all of that. It's just been so frustrating, and I think has just really made me sad, because you guys know I love to eat. It's like a big part of like why I like to travel, just eating good food, and yeah, it's been really making me sad. But anyways, let me stop talking. Let's get going to the beach, because I have to figure out this train situation and everything. So let's go. Made it to Praga. God is so good. Do you guys want to say hi to the channel?
Yeah, we do.
Hey! You guys will not believe this story.
Oh
when
my
I
gosh.
tell you this story, I'm shook to my core. This is why you guys need to travel solo. You never know who you're gonna meet.
Yeah. No, for real. Like, I feel like you're a lifetime friend now.
No, honestly.
We're gonna be in touch all the
Like,
time.
I'll tell you the full story later, but long story short, you guys know how I've been telling you about my stomach issues this whole trip. I literally meet all of these people who work for, can you remind me of the brand? Say it again. Amare, which is literally focused on healing your gut. They're like gut supplements. What does it mean?
Love.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Latin.
No.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah, I think it's Latin. It
Love.
stands for love.
It stands for love.
No, you guys. No, this is crazy.
Yeah, I could cry.
But like
Yeah.
how crazy that like now like they've been telling me their stories about like their gut health and stuff and how they found the product, and I'm just like, this is just insane.
And we all found the product at our lowest point.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it's just like I am the person I am today because, well, God and Happy Juice.
Let's
Let's
Oh
go.
my God.
I love them.
Oh my God. I
Yeah.
just love when stuff like this happens. Okay, more to come.
Oh, gorgeous. Oh, gorgeous. Really good angle.
No. Perfect.
You guys, this water, it's literally like Jolly Rancher teal. No, but this trip is wild. Like, I genuinely can't believe I met them. And like how it all happened was just so kind of just like God wanted me to meet them. Like, I can't even explain, but it's just so wild how you can like find your tribe anywhere across the globe. And I was just telling Laura that like an intention that I've set, especially for life in LA, is that I build kind of like an intentional community, like friendship circle. And I'm realizing now I don't think that that intention was just for LA. Like I'm realizing that it expands far beyond, because even when I was in Paris like a few weeks ago, I'm sitting by Palais Royale, just like talking to my mom. I get off the phone. This French girl just starts talking to me, like giving me more recommendations for Paris and whatnot. And we literally just started talking for like 3 hours. And now we're like friends. And she's like, oh, when I come back, she's traveling. She's like, oh, when I come back, let's hang out. It's like, how does stuff like that happen? I just feel like I keep meeting very aligned people on this trip. Sometimes I feel like people are more willing to approach you when you're by yourself too. So I don't know, just wanted to share. But really, look at this water. It's like insane. Insane. They have like the cutest like handmade jewelry like everywhere. It's cute. This trip, like, we're gonna get into it, and I'm really gonna try to multitask. I have to get ready, finish packing, do my makeup. So before I even get into like all the God winks and magical moments and glimmers and whatnot, and I just love that word glimmer. One of the girls that I met on the trip said it, and I've seen it in Instagram, and I've seen it in Instagram posts too, and I just love the word glimmer. It's basically just like a God wink, or like those magical moments where you just know you're in alignment. First of all, planning a solo trip for me personally has been so stressful, and I think it's because there are just so many options, right? Like there's no one else being like, oh, I don't know about this place. It's literally just you, and it's like the world is your oyster, which I'm grateful. You know, I'm so grateful that I had options, but at the same time, I just feel like it turned into overwhelm, and I was just literally like, where am I supposed to go? I want to make sure I feel safe. I kind of want it to be close to Paris. I don't want to, you know, travel too far. I want to find somewhere affordable. So like I definitely had some like criteria of where I wanted to go, but it's like even with that, from Paris, that could be anywhere. That could be London, that could be Italy, Greece, Croatia, Morocco. I mean, Morocco's not too far. A friend of mine was saying she had gone there. So my head was spinning. Like I was literally like, I have no idea where I want to go. Originally was thinking Sardinia. Flights were a mess. then I was like, okay, I really feel like I want to be in Italy, but I just wasn't sure where. And when I was looking at the flights, Palermo seemed like a good option. It was affordable. Accommodations there were affordable, so I'm like, okay, cool, let's try Palermo. And then of course, you guys know how I am with signs and all of this stuff. I was by the Eiffel Tower, just like taking my photos and stuff, and I was by myself, and this guy came up to me and he's like, oh, like, could you take my picture and I'll take some of you? And I'm like, cool. He was kind of just traveling through Paris on his way to Italy. He's like, oh yeah, like, I'm going to Palermo. And I'm like, that's funny, because I was thinking of going there. So of course I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe it's a sign. And when I got back home that night, I was, you know, looking for flights to Palermo, and of course there was a flight 818, which you guys know is like one of my angel numbers. So I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe it's meant to be. So I book my flight to Palermo and then have a breakdown, because I'm like, why doesn't this feel right? Like, something feels a little bit off about Palermo, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go here. I was like, maybe I can just switch my flight so I don't lose that money. Because it wasn't necessarily cheap, you know, that flight from Paris to Palermo. So, and hold on one second, let me just put this stuff in this bag, because I really cannot multitask and I still need to do my makeup. So anyways, decide Palermo wasn't the place for me, and I'm still like, oh my gosh, where am I gonna go? And then I remembered I had gone to Mykonos back in 2019 with my best friend and her now husband, and I loved it. Like, it was so nice, it was so relaxing, and I was like, you know what, I think Mykonos is it. So I booked the trip to Mykonos, and of course when I'm booking the trip, the flight number is literally my birthday, 510. I was just like, okay, this is kind of crazy alignment. And literally after that, I saw 510 everywhere. Like, I'd be looking up directions, like, to get somewhere to Paris, and it would be like, I arrive at 510. Like, it was honestly insane. So I get to Mykonos, and I'm just like, oh, this feels so good. Love my cute little hotel room. So first day, super cute. Second day, I was like, oh, like, I really want to do a beach day. So I'm waiting in line for the bus, probably looking like frazzled, and this girl comes up to me and she's like, oh, I think we're going in the same direction, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I go and sit by her friend Laura, and we just get to talking. And she starts talking to me about how she works for this wellness company that specializes in gut health. But like, guys, how crazy is it that I've been struggling with stomach issues this entire trip, and then I literally find someone who sells a supplement? And I'm gonna do more research into the supplement before I, you know, just buy it and all of the stuff. But I was just kind of like, this is kind of crazy. Sorry, I had to finish my makeup or else I was never getting out of here. But anyways, so yeah, Laura and I ended up talking for so long, and all of us, like, you know, grabbed content on the beach together and stuff, and it was just such a lovely day. And I don't know, it just started to make me think about just how your tribe can literally be anywhere. Because I know for me, like, since moving to LA, an intention that I've been setting is to just build my community with people who are like-minded, with people who feel good for my soul and feel safe. And I'm so grateful that I do have, you know, a few friends there who just feel really right for me. But of course, you know, whenever you move to a new city, it's like you really want to build up that support system. I don't think I realized that I was kind of setting an intention for just, like, globally, like, the world. Because I mean, the fact that I just met, you know, a group of people here in Mykonos that, like, genuinely feel so good for the soul, and I feel like this would have never happened again if I was, you know, with friends and whatnot. Like, I also feel like people are more inclined to approach you when you're by yourself too. I don't know, I mean, I know that solo travel can be really scary, but and can be very stressful. Trust me, I've experienced it all. But you know, the outcome, or at least for me, in, you know, my overall trip to Paris and this trip to Mykonos, it's just been so wonderful. And I'm so grateful to have met such lovely, lovely people. And centered around something that I've been struggling with for so long. And I'm sure I left out so many parts of the story just because I'm rushing. So if I remember them, I'll circle back later in the video. But I need to grab some breakfast. I have about 2 hours or so left in Mykonos, so I was gonna maybe have some breakfast here at the hotel and then explore some of Mykonos, maybe grab like one last quick lunch in Mykonos, and then we're off to Paris. I had to wear sneakers today because walking around down here, it's so hilly and stuff, and I knew I was gonna be on the move, so sneakers for today. But really, this is unreal. because it's a lot. So we are on our way to the windmills because it's like such a beautiful view of Mykonos. So I want to go up there, and I'm not trying to do a lot of shopping, but if I can find a cute little bracelet, I'd be down for that. Also, I was looking for a birthday gift for one of my friends. He just had a birthday, and I was so sad I couldn't celebrate with him. So if I can find a little gift for him, a little bracelet for me. If not, I'll just get some stuff in Paris because I really, really need some jewelry. So this area is Little Venice. It's like right along the water. So I would say if you are planning a trip to Mykonos, definitely try and stay as close to this area as you can. But like, look how beautiful it is. It's like insane. This is where I was the other day. Let me bring you guys closer. This is where I was taking photos the other day. Like, are you kidding me? We are gonna go up there to where the windmills are. As you can see, it's so crowded. So we're gonna head up there, try and snap a few photos, and then come back down. No, the views here are insane. And that's what I wanted for this trip. I wanted pretty views, I wanted the beach, I wanted good food, and I feel like I got all of that with Greece or Mykonos. I haven't been to Santorini, but that's the only other island. I'm gonna miss this view. I'm really gonna miss this view. Came back to Nice and Easy because they have acai bowls. Even though my stomach right now is a little bit on the fritz, I was like, I just want something quick, easy. I don't want anything that's gonna keep me super full because I just had breakfast at the hotel, so. No, this is exactly what I wanted for my last half hour in Mykonos. Yum. So I got pita bread. So good. They just do pita bread different out here. And then I got an acai bowl. With this view, like, are you kidding? So here's the tea. Greece was wonderful. Greece was magical. Greece was mystical. Now I'm back in Paris. The weather is literally insane. I just threw on a sweatshirt. Literally this morning it was freezing. I was so cold. Now it's warm. I have no idea what's going on. But c'est la vie à Paris. At least this time around. I don't remember the weather being this crazy when I lived here. But we are on the way to Jardin du Palais Royal, my favorite place to like sit and relax. I wanted to read my book, but I couldn't carry all the things, so I'm just gonna have to do the audiobook, which is fine. Don't know if we're gonna be able to sit down and chat there, just because usually it's a lot of people sitting right next to each other, but time is at 9. I'm hot. I'm really hot. The weather is so weird. Okay, I need to put my sunglasses on because I literally cannot see. Okay, this weather is really giving London. I might need to take off my sweatshirt in a second, but whew. Sorry, I just feel like there's a lot going on. But Tonight, a really good friend of mine from Berlin is coming for a bit to stay with me for the weekend. I'm so excited to see her. My friend Nike, if you've been following along, you might remember her from my Malibu, one of my Malibu vlogs. I don't know, hold on there. I don't know if she was in any of the Paris vlogs because I think that she moved back to Berlin before I started like doing the whole YouTube thing. But I'm so excited that she's coming. I have not seen her in a year because I went to Berlin last year to visit. So over the weekend we'll be out and about. Hopefully the weather holds up. Okay, hold on one second. We made it to the garden. I'm pretty sure this is the Emily in Paris garden where her and Mindy meet for the first time, which is actually really funny because I was here a few weeks ago. I keep forgetting if I told you the story or not. I was here a few weeks ago and I made a new friend here, which is really funny. But anyways, a few things I wanted to share. Number one, highly recommend solo travel. Yes, it's freaking stressful. I was stressed out of my mind trying to figure out where to go. And it's funny, like originally, friends were supposed to come with me to my like little trip outside of Paris, but they couldn't because of work stuff. So I was like, whatever, I'll just go somewhere by myself. It was freaking stressful, but look at what came out of it. And I think what's so crazy too is you guys kind of got to see it all, like how I was complaining about my stomach issues and all of it and all of that before I even got to Greece. And then for that to happen when I got there, like it's kind of insane. So this is a little fountain. And we found a seat. Let's go over here. Perfect. Okay, that's better. And I literally have to sit this way because the sun's facing this way. If I do it this way, it's like crazy. Anyway, sorry, the chaos, I know. But what was I gonna say? So, okay, number one, highly recommend solo traveling, but I think it's really important to be safe about it. Like, again, had a great time in Greece, but there were a few situations where I was kind of like, this isn't so great. And I don't know if it was just like me in my head, because I'm like, I try really hard to be very aware of like what's happening when I'm traveling solo. But like, for example, on one of the days, so not the beach day where I met up with, so not the beach day where I made the new friends, but the day after I decided to go back to the beach just to like chill and hang out. And for the first few hours it was totally fine. I was just doing my thing, reading my book, chilling out. But then this man came over, and I mean, he was definitely older. Like I would say maybe like 60s, mid 60s or something. And he kind of just started talking to me, and like I was being nice enough, but definitely not nice like let's carry on this conversation. And he kind of just like wouldn't stop talking to me, and then he sat right behind me, and then like I kind of felt uncomfortable about laying my seat all the way back. It was basically like a little beach restaurant where you can pay to sit on one of the lounge chairs. So like I paid maybe like 30 euros to sit on one of the lounge chairs, and he was sitting in the one right behind me, and like I really wanted to recline my lounge chair all the way back, but kind of felt uncomfortable because that man was right there. So I'm not gonna lie, I was so frustrated because I was just kind of like, it kind of sucks to feel uncomfortable in a space that like you paid to be there while this man is just kind of going about his day. And like, I don't think people realize, and I don't know, I always try and give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, I don't think he was trying to be creepy on purpose or anything, but it was just kind of like, I'm by myself, you're an older man, you're sitting right behind me, you kind of tried to talk to me for a little while, kind of tried to get out of the conversation multiple times. There's just some situations that are kind of like, I don't know how I feel about this, I'm alone. And you just gotta be careful, you know, you just gotta be careful. And, oh my God, the bees in Paris are everywhere. So then, and then another thing happened. So, okay, I feel like these bees are just attracted to my hair stuff. Please go away, please go away. Okay, I think it went away. So then another thing, I don't even know. I hope you're not like seeing, no. Please leave me alone. Okay. Jesus. Okay, so then another thing that happened, and it kind of has to do with this man from South Africa, that older man that came up to me. He was from South Africa, he told me. Because he was just asking me all these questions, like, where are you from and all this stuff, and I was, not really into it. But anyway, so that happened at the beach. So that same night, I go into Mykonos town to have dinner. And this other man stops me for like directions, and I'm like, oh, like I'm not sure, like I'm, just following this path to dinner. And he's like, oh, were you at the beach earlier? Were you at Praga Beach earlier today? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I saw you. You're from Los Angeles. I heard you talking to that other guy. And I was like, oh my God. And he's like, are you here alone? And for me personally, I don't usually like to tell people that I'm traveling alone. So I was kind of like, oh, like I'm here with friends, but sometimes I just like to venture off. Just because you never know, okay? You never know. So I just kind of said that, and then he kind of like was walking behind me for a while because he was walking towards the water, and of course the restaurant I was going to happened to be along the water. And he's talking to me, and he's like, hey, like if you ever want to have a drink, like it'd be my pleasure. And it's just kind of like, no thanks. Now if he was my type of man, that would have been a different story. But yeah, I just think being careful when you're traveling solo is really important. Okay, here comes the bee again. And then, and another thing I'll say too is when it comes to like posting on social when you're traveling solo. So I purposely posted my Mykonos content a few days late. So I was in Mykonos from Monday to Thursday, and I don't think I started posting content until Wednesday, like when I was kind of gearing up to leave. And I definitely didn't post any of the videos where I talked about being there solo until I was back in Paris. Just because, again, you never know, and it's like you never know who's watching, and I like to be as safe as possible, and for me, it also just gives me peace of mind. And I'm saying all of this not to scare you or anything like that, like I don't want to cause any anxiety, but like for me, it just gives me peace of mind knowing that, okay, my friends and family know where I am, they know I'm traveling solo, no one else needs to know I'm traveling solo until I come back from my trip. Or another thing I do a lot is like sometimes I don't even post my stories the same day. So sometimes you guys will be seeing content that maybe happened a few days ago, and again for me it's just a safety thing. But I know this man didn't just try and take a picture of me. For me it's just a safety thing. But yeah, okay, I think this man is like literally taking a photo of me and I don't like it. You guys. But I mean, I guess I am the loud American in this super cute, quiet Parisian park. So, but still, no. And sorry, this is about to be a very chatty part of the vlog because I just feel like I have a lot to share with you guys. And of course, it is cold again. So the sweatshirt is back on. But yeah, that's the Greece trip. And then Paris, guys, I don't know. Like, it's been lovely to be here for a bit, but it's not my place right now. It's really not. Like, I'm so grateful that I lived here for a bit, and it, feels like a place that I'm super familiar with and can come back to. But it's just, I don't think it's my place right now. I don't think it is. Like, this trip in itself has been challenging, definitely with the food stuff, which I really need to figure all of that out. I think when I get back to LA, I want to work with an actual nutritionist to figure out like what is going on, just because I genuinely cannot deal with it anymore. I think I was telling you guys too, my skin has been reacting to certain foods now too, and not just in the States, but it's crazy that it's happening here in Paris too. I have no idea what's going on. also wild that this trip to Paris in particular, I've been meeting a lot of other people who have intolerances, and for me at least, I just want to get to the root of it and figure out, like, can I heal my gut? Can things get better, or am I just going to be like this forever? You know? So, but anyways, it has definitely put a damper on the trip. I also do miss the convenience of just like having a car and being able to drive around and get to where I want to go. And I don't think that's just like obviously the subway thing isn't just a Paris thing. I think it's just an inner city thing, and I feel like I'm realizing that I do like driving, or at least for now. But at the same time, I do like, you know, having these little trips where I can walk around and take the subway. Because you know what's interesting too? I feel like a big reason why I'm not as like, I feel like a big reason why I haven't been creating as much in LA is because I'm driving everywhere. So it's funny. Although I like driving everywhere, I do feel like when you're walking around, or at least for me, when I'm walking around, I'm more inclined to like pick up my camera or pick up my phone and film. And when you're just driving somewhere, you're not really doing that as much. And of course, in a city like Paris, it's so easy to just pick up your camera and shoot content basically anywhere. So, okay, this bee is like addicted to this microphone. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I think obviously in a city like Paris, so easy to just pick up your camera, film content, and it comes so naturally to me here. So it's like, I do think Paris is still going to continue to be a part of my life, but guys, I really don't think I see myself living here permanently or living here year round. I really just don't. Like, it's just so interesting. Like, I almost feel like coming back for this trip confirmed that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, living in LA. For some reason, like, it was kind of like, okay, this is nice, but it's not like I came back to Paris and was like, oh my God, I love it so much and I miss it and I'm gonna cry when I leave. Like, it's not like that at all. I honestly miss my bed so much. I miss my bed. I miss the warm weather in LA, the warm, consistent weather in LA. Miss my friends. Like, there's a lot about LA that I miss. At the same time, am I grateful to be here? Am I grateful to have this experience? Absolutely, but I just miss home. I really miss home. So, yeah, oh my God, we have so much to talk about. I even went on like a kind of date here that just like was not, no, I wouldn't even call it a date. I wasn't looking at it as a date, but the way it ended was kind of like, sir, like what exactly were you expecting? So I definitely have to, oh my God, we have so much to catch up on. So much. Oh my gosh, I ended up staying for so long, but wanted to quickly show you one of my favorite parts of Paris. Like, I just love it here. It's such a cute picture-taking moment. Oh my gosh, I look crazy and I feel like I just felt a few drops, but it's one of my favorite parts. No, it's okay. It's one of my favorite parts about Paris. One of my favorite. Bonjour.
Venite, je veux faire une vidéo sur l'Instagram comme ça.
Okay, I don't know what was happening. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but it kind of stressed me out. Oh no, I thought you just needed help with the video, but then I don't know, you guys, hers is just a lot. I don't know what was happening because I was like filming for you guys and then I could kind of see her lingering, and then it sounded like she was asking me to help her take a video for Instagram, and I'm like, sure, I can do it real quick, but I'm heading somewhere kind of thing. And then she was trying to do the translation on the phone, but what it translated back said something about like, oh, I do massages and that's why this man is talking to you, like something about doing massages for the family. And I was like, I don't know if this is the right translation. I don't know, it was really awkward. And I didn't like it. And but she wasn't speaking French. She was speaking another language, but I felt really bad. because I know it's really hard when you can't communicate what you want to communicate, but then I got like really, I don't know, the massage thing didn't sit right. I don't know what just happened, but that was they did Plateau, which is like a really cool art installation by Palais. Whew. I got you looking at it. My gosh.
They look very yummy. I get one.
I've been like craving Shosano Pum, like the apple tart.
Okay, maybe we can get one every
As she blows her nose. Oh gosh, thank God for this beautiful day.
Ugly background.
So we are on our way. Well, wait, first, this is Nike.
Hello.
You guys might remember her, might not. We did like a little Malibu trip together.
True.
Not last year, the year before. When did you
was
come?
it like in January or something?
2022, you came in April. Because I remember, it was in April because it was like Easter weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 2023. Did I say 2021?
What is it right now?
2024?
I think you said 2022.
2022.
Has that been there last year? No, it's been 2 years.
No, but I didn't move to LA until 2023. So it had to have been 2023.
Oh, okay.
I think. But she is here from Berlin.
Yes.
And we are on our way to Gumbo Yaya, my favorite, well, kind of like one of the only chicken and waffle places in Paris. But it's so good. I talk about it all the time. And yeah, we'll be there in like 10 minutes. Back at my favorite, Gumbo Yaya.
Smells so good.
It's honestly so good. We made it. I'm like eating everything. I'm really trying to like not order everything off the menu, but I want it all. Okay, and this is Nike's first chicken and waffle experience. And remember, she's coming from Germany. She's German. I don't think she's ever had an American. When?
Yeah, in LA. But not here.
With me?
No, but not here. Not this.
Weird. I need to know exactly where you went in LA.
Well, you need to ask her. It's been like 8 years or so.
This is her second chicken and waffles experience, but she hasn't had a chicken and waffle experience in Paris. Or in Paris.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Are you excited? Okay, we waited for forever, but we finally have our food. Good? Like, I feel like Gumbo Yaya needs to be this size.
Yeah, right? Because I feel like the amount of people that were there.
I'm not sure what's happening, but...
So bad.
Do you see something you would get? Yeah, okay.
You can have like a big bowl, I guess. So you can just get a small one.
Feels so good to be back in Paris. Also, we need to not have this relationship where we're only talking to each other when I'm in Paris. I don't like it.
Oh yeah. Oh, it is already recording. Yeah.
I just wanted to show you my outfit. Got it from Abercrombie is the set, bag is Prada, hat is Ralph Lauren, shoes are Adidas. Truly is nature. Isn't it so cute? I love this little outfit. Hello again.
Hello. I'm not in the picture. Hello.
Oh, sorry. So
We have to go right.
Okay. So we just had a little sit down at Cafe Le Namur. It was a little bit chaotic. Like we were both like unwell for like the first
10
I would say like 10, 15 minutes. It was just kind of chaotic because of course it was like some big celebration of certain buildings opening or something like that, right?
Yeah, it was like Day of the Heritage or something.
Yeah, so
we can go into like certain.
And we were right in the middle of all of it, and we were both just kind of like unwell, like this is a lot. Then we calmed down a little bit. Now we're feeling good.
Yes.
Right? But ooh-wee. And now we are going to get my jacket. We're going to go to a park, sit in a cafe, and then we have dinner. But that's the agenda for the rest of the day. Nike and Tiffy in Paris. Yay! So many cute little mirrors around Paris. So good. Oop! For picture taking.
This is a video.
Oh my gosh, I was like literally right on
the edge.
Oh my gosh, I know I look crazy. It is my official last night in Paris. I know this vlog is a little bit all over the place, but oh no, it's gonna be way too dark. But since I left you, I think I left you when I was with my friend Nike, maybe? But I was so happy that she happy that she came to Paris. It was so sweet of her to come and see me. I love her so much. So we met when we were both living in Paris. She was studying. I think I was working at the time. And she had just kind of reached out like, oh, you're an influencer too. Like, let's do photo shoots around Paris. And we just ended up becoming really good friends. But overall, guys, I probably look like a hot mess. I don't even wanna. This is as good as it's gonna get. And it's kind of chaotic in here because I'm packing. I have 3 suitcases, so there's just a lot going on. But honestly, guys, this trip for me was very eye-opening. I feel like it definitely gave me the clarity I needed in terms of like Paris was a chapter. It ended when it was supposed to end, and it's just not where you're supposed to be right now. Because still, even though I live, even though for the past, year and a half I've been living in LA, I always get this feeling of, oh, I miss Paris and blah, 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 blah. And like, what if I were to move back? Of course I still have those feelings, but I feel like this trip really confirmed that it is just not where I want to be right now, if I'm being completely honest with you. Again, like this trip has been, and sorry, I'm like actually exhausted right now. I'm so tired. What time is it? It's 11, but I've been like packing and running around all day. But yeah, I don't know. I just think the lifestyle of Paris isn't exactly what I want right now. Guys, I am craving a soft life. That is what I want. And Paris for me is not a soft life. Paris for me is hustle and constantly figuring things out. And yes, life outside of Paris is like that too, but I don't know. Unless I really found a place that I felt like super comfortable and connected to, I just feel like right now, I don't know if Paris is that for me. I have to say, like, I'm so ready and so excited to get back home. I'm gonna be in Boston first for a bit and then back to LA, but like I genuinely cannot wait to get back home. But guys, I am actually exhausted. I feel like we need to catch up more soon so I can give you like just the full rundown on everything, just because I feel like I'm not really doing a great job of that right now because I'm so tired. But let's chat again soon. I'm really trying to figure all the content stuff out, but I was so excited to bring you guys this vlog. I've honestly missed you guys so much. Thanks for being real ones and supporting me through like my ups and downs with content creation. But yeah, thanks for watching this vlog as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.